In a stunning turn of events, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Carney and former U.S. President Donald Trump are set to meet in the near future, setting the stage for a diplomatic showdown. The meeting comes on the heels of a contentious Canadian election and amidst heightened tensions between the two North American neighbors. From trade disputes to foreign policy disagreements, the relationship between Carney and Trump has been marked by both cooperation and conflict. Tonight we'll delve into the key issues at stake and what this high-stakes meeting could mean for the future of U.S. Canada relations. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has congratulated Canadian Prime Minister Justin Carney on his recent election victory, extending an olive branch after a campaign season marked by sharp rhetoric and veiled criticisms. In a statement released earlier today, Trump expressed his desire to work with Carney on issues of mutual interest, emphasizing the importance of the U.S. Canada relationship. The unexpected gesture of goodwill has fueled speculation about a potential thaw in relations between the two leaders. During his presidency, Trump frequently clashed with Carney's predecessor over trade and foreign policy, imposing tariffs on Canadian goods and withdrawing from key international agreements. Carney, known for his more measured and diplomatic approach, has signaled his willingness to engage with Trump while also asserting Canada's sovereignty and interests. The upcoming meeting will be closely watched for any signs of progress on long-standing points of contention, including trade, climate change, and defense cooperation. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre faces an uncertain future after failing to unseat Justin Carney's Liberals in the recent Canadian election. Despite running a vigorous campaign that tapped into economic anxieties and dissatisfaction with the incumbent government, Poilievre fell short of securing a majority, leaving the Conservatives in opposition. Adding to Poilievre's woes, he lost his own seat in a stunning upset, dealing a significant blow to his leadership and raising questions about his political future. The Conservative Party, now facing an internal reckoning, must decide whether to keep Poilievre at the helm or seek new leadership as they regroup and strategize for the next election. The party's performance in key provinces, particularly in vote-rich Ontario, will be scrutinized as they analyze the reasons behind their defeat and chart a path forward. The outcome of the Conservative leadership debate will undoubtedly shape the Canadian political landscape for years to come. In a show of resolve, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Carney has declared that Canada will deal with former U.S. President Donald Trump on our terms, signaling a firm stance as the two leaders prepare for their upcoming meeting. Speaking to reporters earlier today, Carney emphasized the importance of maintaining Canada's sovereignty and national interests in any discussions with the United States. Canada and the United States share a long and storied history, but our friendship should never be taken for granted, Carney stated. We are a strong and independent nation, and we will always stand up for what we believe in. Carney's remarks come amidst concerns that Trump may attempt to leverage the upcoming meeting to extract concessions from Canada on trade, defense, or other key issues. The Canadian Prime Minister's unwavering stance suggests that he is prepared to stand his ground and defend his country's interests, even if it means risking friction with the former U.S. President. Former U.S. President Donald Trump took to the stage in Michigan earlier today, touting his accomplishments during his presidency and seeking to reassure Americans about the state of the economy. Speaking to a crowd of supporters, Trump highlighted his administration's tax cuts, deregulation efforts, and trade deals as evidence of his commitment to putting America first. We built the greatest economy in the history of the world, Trump declared, pointing to low unemployment rates and stock market gains during his time in office, and we can do it again. Trump's visit to Michigan, a state he narrowly won in the 2016 election, comes as the U.S. economy grapples with rising inflation, supply chain disruptions, and concerns about a potential recession. While Trump's supporters cheered his message of economic optimism, critics argue that his policies primarily benefited the wealthy and exacerbated income inequality. Tech giant Meta has announced the launch of its Llama application programming interface, or API, a move aimed at attracting AI developers and bolstering its presence in the rapidly evolving field of artificial intelligence. The Llama API will provide developers with access to Meta's large language model, enabling them to build innovative AI-powered applications and services. Meta's foray into the AI API market pits it against industry heavyweights such as Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI, which have all released their own APIs in recent years. The competition to attract developers and gain a foothold in this burgeoning market is fierce, with each company vying for dominance in the next generation of AI-powered technologies. The Llama API is expected to empower developers to create a wide range of applications, from chatbots and virtual assistants to content creation tools and language translation services. The potential applications of this technology are vast, and Meta's entry into the market is likely to accelerate innovation and drive further advancements in the field of artificial intelligence. Concerns are mounting in Ukraine's mineral-rich heartlands as residents voice fears of exploitation following a US-Ukraine deal on mineral wealth. The agreement, signed earlier this year, aims to bolster Ukraine's economy and reduce its dependence on Russia for raw materials. However, many Ukrainians, particularly those living in mining communities, worry that the deal could lead to the exploitation of their natural resources and environmental degradation. "We've seen this story before," said one resident of Kryvyi Rih, a city known for its iron ore deposits. "Foreign companies come in, promise us prosperity, and then leave us with nothing but polluted land and empty promises." The Ukrainian government has pledged to ensure that any mining operations are conducted responsibly and sustainably, but skepticism remains high. The situation highlights the challenges faced by countries seeking to balance economic development with environmental protection and the rights of local communities.